Welcome to the Empowerment Shift podcast. I'm your host, Bojan Dobrev, and I'm here to help you unlock greater levels of awareness, clarity, and empowerment. In each episode, we'll dive into inspiring stories and higher perspectives to help you break free from limiting beliefs so you can navigate challenges with grace and step into a life of alignment and empowerment. Ready to make the shift? Let's get started. In the previous podcast episode, I shared with you guys the quote that changed my life. In this episode, I want to start with a quote that I really like because there's just so much truth and wisdom to it, in my opinion. And it is a quote by a French philosopher and mathematician called Blaise Pascal, who lived in the 17th century. And he said, "All humanity's problems come from man's inability to sit quietly in a room by himself." He went on to say, and I quote, "We fear the silence of existence. We dread boredom and instead choose aimless distraction. And we can't help but run from the problems of our emotions into the false comforts of our mind." End quote. This is, in my opinion, so true. Not connecting enough to ourselves. And as a result, we're not connecting to that deep feeling of inner peace, of comfort, of kindness, of compassion within ourselves. And therefore, we struggle to have those compassionate feelings towards each other. And I truly believe that if we want to radically improve the world, it would happen if we would all start meditating. In the previous episode, I shared with you the quote by Kyle Cease that goes, "Whenever you have a problem, it's because you're giving that thing more importance than your connection to yourself." So then Kyle, he shared just such a brilliant way of meditating. And I'm gonna pass it on to you now as well. You put your phone on airplane mode. You choose how long you're gonna meditate, whether it's 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, doesn't really matter. And you put your timer on. And once you do that, you just simply sit comfortably, however you like. It doesn't have to be with legs crossed. You can be sitting on a normal chair, on the couch, on your bed. It doesn't matter. And you close your eyes. And then when you close your eyes, you're simply going to observe your thoughts. You're going to have a thought pop into your mind. It's going to hang around there for a little while, and then it will leave your mind again. And then another thought will pop in and leave after a while. And like that, thoughts will come and go all the time. And you're simply observing them. Like you're watching a movie, for example, or you're watching the sky, the clouds passing by through the blue sky. You see small clouds, you see big clouds, white clouds, gray clouds. But you're not usually judging the clouds. You're not thinking that cloud shouldn't be there, or that cloud is too big, or it's too dark. You're just like, it's a cloud. That's it. And so the same thing with your thoughts. You're just gonna watch them pass by with a neutral attitude, with an attitude of curiosity. You're curious. Oh, look, I'm having this thought again. I'm thinking I have to email this person, or I can't remember my partner said that thing this morning. And you're just observing that thought and you go, interesting, okay. And you just stay there. Eventually it passes and another thought comes in. What will happen after a while is, first of all, you're gonna start having fewer thoughts. And secondly, you're gonna start feeling a distance between you and your thoughts. There's gonna be a separation where you're no longer as identified with your thoughts. You're not going to be thinking you are your thoughts. You're going to become aware that you are consciousness in which thoughts occur. Just like the clouds, you're not the clouds. You are the blue sky in which the clouds occur. And that is very, very powerful. Because just because you have a thought doesn't mean it's true. It doesn't mean you have to believe it. And most of our suffering comes from incorrect thinking. It's a story that we create about ourselves or about someone else or about a situation that makes us suffer, that makes us judge it, that we resist or reject, that we think shouldn't have happened. But if we meditate and we're simply witnessing and observing those thoughts, we allow them to be. And then those thoughts no longer have an impact on us. We become more equanimous, we become more accepting, we become more forgiving, less judgmental. When I started doing this meditation, I just started judging myself less. I started judging less what I ate, what others ate. I started to be more okay with other people's decisions. And it was just so liberating. It was truly incredible, so powerful. So give that a go. Give it 2 weeks, where every single day, without fail, you meditate for a certain amount of time and you just see what happens after 2 weeks. You don't judge the outcome or the results after 2 days, but you give it 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, you look back at how it's been for you, how you have felt, and if you want to decide and continue meditating. And I would love to hear what your experience was. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in to the Empowerment Shift podcast. Remember, every shift in awareness is a foundation for powerful change. If this episode sparked something within you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend who could use a shift too. And please leave a review so we can spread this message of empowerment further. Together, let's create a ripple effect of transformation. Until next time, keep making those shifts, stay connected, and stay empowered.